Sir, I won't.
Yeah. Suti, tell
Sir,
me
I
you.
won't be joining because I want to get fresh and go to the internet cafe for doing other works and all.
Please go.
So
Please go.
after
No,
that, I will join the class.
no problem. No problem. Absolutely. No, but today the class will be over by say 5:40 or so. Doesn't matter. Best wish.
Yes, sir.
Any day you feel like seeing us, you can come and join. Stay
I
here.
will join the class, sir, because I want to improve the speaking language, my
Very good.
English language. So I will
Please come
join
till
the class.
please come till July 3rd. Till you join, you can come. No problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. And we
Thank you,
also
sir.
we also want people. There is nobody coming.
I will come. I will join the class. I'm
Yeah.
happy to join because I want to make my communication a little more better.
Good. 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 Best wishes. Best wishes. So today I wanted to see your very happy face. That is why I wanted video. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Yeah. Valarmati. Valarmati, why
Yes, sir.
this candidate has not come? One candidate he agreed to come at 87880. He is supposed to. He has paid money also, and he has not come. First, see, மக்கள்லாம் பணம்
Sometimes
கட்டுற
he will join after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, sir.
I don't know why has he not come. If he, or he may be coming only for night class 8:50. I have a class for Bank of India.
Oh, okay, sir. Sir, Karnataka bank clerk notification.
Last year it came. Last year.
Oh, last year. Okay, okay.
That was in 2022. Through me, about 15, 16 candidates have got selected. This Shruti, it seems she appeared for interview through some other person in Ernakulam. But she came to me only for Federal Bank interview.
Yes, sir.
And she was not selected in that. Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, Mrs. Valarmati, can you please tell us about today's topic? What was the topic we have taken?
Russia-Ukraine war.
1 minute. Russia-Ukraine war. Yeah. Russia-Ukraine war. Yeah. Now, please tell me would you like to read or would you like to tell straight away from your memory?
Sir, I will tell from my memory, sir.
Very good. Congratulations. This is a thing to be appreciated. This is a thing to be appreciated. Come on, please tell.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to discuss about the topic Russia-Ukraine war. Russia-Ukraine war is a war between Russia and Ukraine. The war starts from February 2022. Russia invaded a area named Crimea in 2014. From that itself, some controversy is going on between Russia and Ukraine. In February 2022, there is a war. There is a war. Russia Russia is against Ukraine to make war, and many peoples are displaced from Ukraine to some other countries as refugees, and many peoples are died and died. Russia's Prime Minister Vladimir Putin uh, is against Ukraine. In 2015, when Russia invaded some place in Ukraine, Ukraine likes to join in NATO, but Russia strongly disapproves to join Ukraine in NATO. And in the time of war, some many countries are helped Ukraine. One of the country which helps Ukraine is US. They send more military related equipments to and NATO did not give hand to Ukraine. Did not give hand to Ukraine. In now itself, now itself, Russia and Ukraine war did not end, and Russian peoples or Russian military entered into the Ukrainian place, Ukrainian place, because most of the because citizens from Russia and citizens from Ukraine cannot be differentiated because they are from near places. So we cannot able to differentiate both of them. So people from people from Ukraine, mostly military peoples, entered into the Ukraine to attack Ukraine. To attack Ukraine. In this kind of war, this kind of affects the whole world. So this war makes hike in prices of some products, and Russia had a good source of crude oil, good source of crude oil. Rather than that, so all the leaders of the countries must come friend to provide peace between Russia and Ukraine. So that's it, sir. Sir, I think today it was not good, but I'm struggling a lot because I didn't have the clear history of the Ukraine war.
The
Sir. That's the
mistakes,
reason.
the mistakes I have noticed 4 or 5. Number 1, you said Russia-Ukraine war is a war between Russia and Ukraine. First sentence. Okay? முடிஞ்சது தப்பு என்ன புரிஞ்சுதா?
புரியல Russia and Ukraine.
இல்ல Russia-Ukraine war is war between Russia and Ukraine. அப்படின்னு நீ சொல்ற திரும்ப எதுக்கு அந்த இடத்துல அந்த சென்டென்ஸ்? Now we are talking about
not needed, sir, but I don't know how to start. That's
sentence
in the flow.
அதுக்கப்புறம் the war started in February 22. There is சொல்ற. Oh, there was. அப்புறம் people were displaced.
War started in 2022. But Russia invaded some area in 2014, right, sir?
That I don't know. That is all. That is right. That is, you are talking about Crimea being annexed. Crimea. Crimea over iடம். That's right. Now, next one you said is people start, they were displaced. That is, people migrated.
Migrated.
Okay. அதுக்கப்புறம் NATO did not give hand. That was wrong. NATO did not agree for Ukraine to be admitted.
Sir, I read a sentence from the groupdiscussion.com, sir. Ukraine wants to join NATO, but Russia is stopping Ukraine to join NATO. Sir, how Russia can able to stop Ukraine to join NATO? NATO is an organization.
NATO is an organization where Russia is one of the
Russia is one of the
members.
NATO members.
No. Is Russia a member of NATO? Yes, I think. 1 minute. You have raised a doubt now. Is Russia a member of NATO? We will have to check it out. 1 minute. ஹலோ, நான் ஒரு 10-15 நிமிஷம் கழிச்சு கூப்பிடுறேன். நான் கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கேன். ஆமா, அப்புறம் கூப்பிடுறேன். தேங்க்யூ. ஹலோ. Yeah. NATO member country. I think no treaty is signed by the United States, Europe, and Russia included provisions of NATO on NATO membership. The idea of NATO expansion. When did Russia leave NATO? In March 2015, Russia, citing NATO's de facto breach of the 1990 Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe, said that the suspension of its participation in it, announced in 2007, was now complete through halting its participation in consulting group on the treaty. Russia is no longer a member of NATO. That is right. Now, next question, you have done a mistake while I'm noting down, is that now itself, அப்படின்னு ஒரு இடத்துல ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் சொல்றேன், now itself, now also வரணும், now also
Okay,
the
sir,
war
now
has
also.
not ended அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி சொல்லணும். Otherwise, you spoke very well. I will give you minimum 8 out of 10.
Thank you,
Minimum
sir.
8 out of 10. Of course, out of fear, you are forgetting about whatever you have read also. You should not forget, and you must try to speak with confidence. Now, we will read some, we will read some things relating to Russia and this thing today. Please read. It will be a piece of knowledge for you. Please read. At present,
At present, NATO has 31 member countries. These countries called NATO allies or sovereign states. Sir, allies means
allies means கூட்டுறவு, கூட்டாளி. Allies, allies, allies na கூட்டாளி.
allies, NATO allies, or sovereign states that come together through NATO to discuss political and security issues and make collective decisions by consensus.
Consensus na என்னமா meaning?
Agreement.
Consensus na ஒத்துக்கிறது. அப்புறம் NATO was created.
NATO was created by 12 countries from Europe and North America on 4th April 1949. Since then, 19 more countries have joined NATO through 9 rounds of enlargement in 1952, 1955, 1982, 1999, 2004, 2009, 2017, 2020, and 2023. Article 10 of the North Atlantic Treaty sets out how countries can join the alliance. It states that membership is open to any European state in a position to further the principle of this treaty and to contribute to the security of the North Atlantic area. Any decisions to invite a country to join the alliance is taken by the North Atlantic Council, a NATO's principal political decision-making body on the basis of consensus among all allies.
So these are the countries. These are the countries. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute. Now, so this old things and all not required for us because this may not be relevant for us. So now we will go for next question. When did Russia leave NATO? Please read.
In March 2015, Russia, citing NATO's de facto breach of the 1990 Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe, said that the suspension of its participation in it, announced in 2007, was now complete through halting its participation in the consulting group on the treaty.
This English is not quite correct, but still okay. Wherever continue. You read the country's name.
Which European nations are not in NATO?
Read the names. Read the names for
or not in NATO.
பரவாயில்ல, ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு கண்ட்ரி பேரான நமக்கு மனசுல நிக்கும்ல.
அண்டோரா,
நிறைய இருக்கு, நிறைய இல்ல, கொஞ்சம் தான் இருக்கு. படிங்க. அண்டோரா,
Armenia, Austria, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Cyprus, Finland, Georgia, Ireland, Kosovo, Liechtenstein, Malta, Moldova, Monaco, Russia, San Marino, Serbia, Sweden, Switzerland, Ukraine, Vatican City. Because
I am myself not remembering some of the names of the European countries. That is why I wanted you to read this. Okay, very good. Next question. Next question is they have given some questions now. NATO, Russia, and a view from Moscow. NATO, Russia.
The sources of the
It's a very big thing. I think we can't be reading it now. Doesn't matter. So you spoke very well, except that you could have added some more points in this, namely Russia-Ukraine war has resulted, or we can search from this way also. What is the impact of Russia-Ukraine war on India? Russia-Ukraine war impact on India. That is a relevant topic for us. Okay, that is a relevant topic for us. And allow, yeah, please read this.
Yes, sir.
1 minute.
The Rus-
கண் தெரியுதா உங்களுக்கு ரஷ்யா உக்ரைன் வார்
yes, sir.
பட்
The
இது
Russia,
இது மறைக்குது இல்ல அக்கௌண்டிங் சொல்யூஷன் மறைக்கல
Russia, மறைக்கலன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Has
படிங்க
been,
ம்.
has been and இருக்கு sir அதுல.
இல்ல
The Russia-Ukraine war has been and இருக்கு.
இது ஒரு நிமிஷம்
Correct, sir.
இருங்க ஒரு நிமிஷம் இது ஏதோ மிஸ் ஆயிருக்குங்க ஆன்லைன் இது ஏதோ வேற எதுக்கோ போகுது தேவையில்லாததுக்கு போகுது ரஷ்யா now it has come now.
Correct.
Russia-Ukraine
The
war.
Russia-Ukraine war has been an ongoing conflict since 2014, with no clear end in sight. The conflict has been characterized by armed skirmishes between the two
skirmishes அடிதடி அப்படியே ஒருத்தர் சண்டை போடுறது
armed skirmishes between the two countries, creating an increasingly unstable and worrisome situation in the region. Unsurprisingly, the war has had an enormous impact. Where it is?
Impact on the global
The war
economy.
has got an enormous impact on the global economy, including far-reaching implications for India's economy. India has close trading ties with both Russia and Ukraine, and the conflict has caused numerous disruptions to these ties. Additionally, the conflict has caused geopolitical tensions that have further affected India's economic situation. In this article, we will examine the key economic implications of the Russia-Ukraine war for India in order to better understand the long-term impact of the conflict. The Ukraine-Russia conflict, which broke out 7 years ago in March 2014, has had a massive impact on the global economy, resulting in extreme disruption to the flow of commodities and services, the financial markets and investment. The conflict between the two former Soviet Union countries has been a continuous lingering issue for quite a long time. In recent years, India has become increasingly interconnected with the international economy, and the war between Ukraine and Russia has had a direct economic impact on its economy as a result. As an economically developing nation, it relies heavily upon a variety of strategic trading partners, so any disruption or tension occurring in the global market can potentially damage India's overall economic progress. Therefore, it is essential to understand the implications of the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict for India's economy in order to assess the potential damage and devise ways to protect against it. In order to do so, this article will explore the various ways in which it has had an economic impact on India. Before concluding with potential solutions and remedies for the problems, to begin with, one of the primary ways in which the Ukraine, just scroll down, sir.
Economic impact of Russia-Ukraine war in India. Please read. Russia conflict.
Russia conflict has adversely affected India's economy is through its negative consequences on trade. India sources resources like coal, oil, natural gas, and other commodities such as steel, cotton, and wheat from Russia, and imports highly valuable energy sources such as nuclear fuel from Ukraine. The war between Russia and Ukraine has led to disruption in these trade rotations due to increased tariff rates and sanctions, leading to higher prices and diminished availability of these commodities in India. This has in turn,
1 minute. This has, this
in
has,
turn, in turn had spiraling effects on people's economy, well-being, and resources. Similarly, the war has no hindered access to reliable and inexpensive communication system. As the Russia-Ukrainian region contains most of the submarine communication cables in the world that form the backbone of the internet. What's that?
these cables.
The- These cables are essential for the proper functioning of global information technology networks and services. And the war has had serious repercussions on download and upload speeds, data security, and other internet driven services.
இது என்னது புரியல இந்த பாயிண்ட் முக்கியம். Similarly, the war has also hindered access to reliable and inexpensive communication systems, as the Russian-Ukraine region contains most of the submarine communication cables in the world that form the
Sir,
backbone of the internet. These cables are essential for the proper functioning of global information technology networks and services, and the war has had serious repercussions on download and upload aspects, data security, and other internet-driven services. Yeah, continue. This is also.
This has also directly impacted the process of international trade and has been an issue for India given its reliance on online software and services for conducting businesses. Impact on trade and investment. India is the second largest importer of Russian goods. Thus, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war has had a direct impact on India's economic ties with both countries, as the conflict has destabilized the region and reduced the amount of safe and efficient transport routes. The cost of trading between India and Russian or Ukraine-based companies has increased. These increased costs, combined with the geopolitical risk of doing business in a war zone, have discouraged Indian trade and investment in both countries. The conflict has also led to the breakdown of a number of key infrastructure projects in the region. For example, India has planned to build a natural gas pipeline between India and Russia, which would have been a major boon for both countries. Unfortunately, because of the war, the project has been put on hold indefinitely. Additionally, India had been banking on lucrative military contracts with Russia to help boost its own defense industry. Unfortunately, with the current conflict, Russia has been prioritizing its own military needs, leaving India to look elsewhere. Resurgence of terrorism. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine has also had a significant impact on terrorism in the region. As the two countries clash, terrorism organizations have been playing an increasingly active role in the conflict. The proxy war, as it is often referred to, has shifted the focus of terrorist activity away from the Middle East and closer to India's border. This has caused a resurgence in terrorist activity in the region, with numerous terrorist attacks occurring in India in recent years. India is particularly vulnerable to terrorist attacks, as the country has a primarily Hindu population and a history of religious conflict. Sir, vulnerable means
Vulnerable-naக்க
powerful,
vulnerable-na powerful இல்ல. Vulnerable-na
unpowerful.
தீ பிடிக்கிற மாதிரி, அதாவது அவ்வளோ அவ்வளோ சீரியஸ். அதாவது ஒரு நிமிஷம், நான் என்ன மீனிங் சொல்றாங்கன்னு பார்த்து.
Vulnerable means not powerful, let it powerful.
அதாவது அஃபெக்டபிள், அதாவது அவ்வளோ ஈஸியா women are vulnerable to susceptible to physical or emotional attack. Women are vulnerable to fear of crowd. Suppose there is, women cannot walk or go in crowded situations. அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்றேன். இதுக்கு என்ன vulnerableக்கு என்ன மீனிங்னா, susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm. புரிஞ்சுதா? Weak. Vulnerable na weak. Good. Continue.
Yes, sir. India is particularly vulnerable to terrorist attacks, as the country has a primarily Hindu population and a history of religious conflict. The increased presence of terrorism in the region has been an enormous security threat for India and a major source of unanticipated cost. The cost of increased security measures as well as government investment in anti-terrorism units and technology has had a significant negative impact on India's economic growth. Conditions for investors.
Continue.
The deteriorating.
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 இந்த வார்த்தை நீ நேத்திக்கும் கஷ்டப்பட்ட இல்ல?
Yes, sir.
நேத்திக்கும் தான்
Yes, sir.
deterioratingனா அதாவது குறைஞ்சுக்கிட்டே வருது. It is being affected. Deteriorating
The
condition.
deteriorating conditions created by the conflict in the region have also made the environment for foreign investors increasingly hostile. Foreign investors are reluctant to put their money into an unstable and unpredictable economy, and the conflict has only further discouraged these investors. This lack of foreign investment has had a significant impact on India's economy, as it has resulted in reduced job opportunities and growth. Conclusion. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine war has had a wide-ranging and far-reaching impact on the global economy, especially for India. India's close economic ties to both countries have been disrupted, leading to higher trading costs and reduced investment opportunities. Additionally, the conflict has resulted in a resurgence of terrorism in the region, which has caused increased security costs and plunged India further into an economically unstable environment. Although the conflict has not yet been resolved, the implications for India's economy have been clear, and the lasting effects of the conflict will likely be felt. Sir, scroll down.
Likely be felt
in India for years to come.
Yeah, that is right.
Sir, what is the meaning of plunged?
Plungedனா முழுகிறது. Plunged. அதாவது we are plunging into learning English language. Plungeனாக்க meaning வந்து jump or drive quickly and energetically. Now we have plunged on learning English language. Or plungedனாக்க அதாவது it has been involved. It is directly connected with அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி meaning. Okay. Very good. So thank you, Varnimsha. I think it is already time now. Somebody is coming at this time. Why? Good. So tomorrow's topic, what we will take. Achha, this one, I will give the link of this in our spoken English group.
Okay, sir.
So that if time permits, you can read it. Spoken English. And did you see that synonyms, antonym video I have posted?
Sir. Yes, sir. I saw the video, but I didn't watch fully. Today I will watch fully, sir. It will be helpful for our editorial part also.
Yeah. And one more editorial also I have posted.
Okay, sir.
In the spoken English, and I have given 2-3 newspapers also. Please go through that. Okay. Very good.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this boy Ravi Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Ravi Kumar, you are joined for which program?
IT officer, sir.
Acha. Why did you come so late? I wanted you to come at 5 o'clock.
Actually, I'm outside. That's why.
You were
Outside.
Acha, you were outside. Acha.
Yeah.
No problem. The class is over at 5:40. Now again we will meet at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And tomorrow's topic, what I am going to give you because your Bank of India IT, it has also GD. Here today we discussed about Russia-Ukraine war. We discussed about Russia-Ukraine war. Now, what is the topic I can give you for tomorrow is because some of the topics we have already discussed in this group. So now, Valarmati, tomorrow
so 2 new topics are added, sir.
What are they? Acha.
India UAE bonding. Another one is green growth.
Green gold. Acha.
Green growth, India UAE relation.
India UAE. Acha, we will take it up. India UAE relations. But of course, you won't be able to speak on this unless you read and prepare yourselves because it's a new topic. Okay, please prepare and come, read and come. If you can't read, we will come and read it again here tomorrow. Okay. Topic for spoken English class on tomorrow's date is 23, na?
Yes, sir. 23.
Good. Best wishes, Valarmati. Thank you. Today you did very well. The confidence level was good. You are reading very nicely and you are also contributing nicely. I will give you, as I told you, 8 out of 10. But
10.
that is not sufficient.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Best wishes. We will close today's session with this. Ravi Kumar, I am closing with this.
Okay, sir.
For your class, you can join me by 8:50 p.m.
Okay, today only, no, sir.
Today only. Today only.
Okay.
We will start
Okay, sir.
with today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Acha, Ravi Kumar,
Yes, sir.
did you get the materials for downloading and all?
Yeah, just now I downloaded all the materials, sir.
No, but one thing, I have for IT people, I now you take care of IBPS PO interview materials only. That will do for you, and I will give you some IT related materials also later on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. But the earlier credit officer materials included, I have wrongly included in that. If you have downloaded, okay. Otherwise, you need not download them. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Best wishes.